What's up, guys? This is Atris coming to you from Star Wars The Old Republic Starforge server. Today we're going to be going over some basic beginner PvP tips for matches, and today's match specifically will be Voidstar. I'm going to kind of cover a little bit of the tips and strategies for this specific map, kind of what to do, what to look for, things of that nature. Obviously, things happen. You have to rely on these 7 other people that you have on your team, so uh, but these will be just the basic tips again for beginners. Um, typically, I like to go down the middle like this before, so you don't broadcast to your other team where you're going, because then they can call the inks. Get over to the other side as soon as possible, and then if no one's here, I like to go and cap and just see. Fuck it, they may not be paying attention. Like, doesn't look like they are, and they did. So I know Ellie is a healer, so I'm gonna go ahead and immediately mark her. You always want to mark uh, the healers as soon as you can, and then focus them just to get them out of the way. And my girlfriend. So, and you also got to pay attention, like when I'm getting this guy out here, you can see how the other guy kind of gets drawn away. So what you want to do is you want to get them away from the doors, obviously, in order for you to cap the bomb. But it doesn't look like they are actually engaging me. So the chances of them um, getting drawn off the door is probably unlikely. That other healer left, so I'm hoping that fucking stuns on these sins. Hoping that the this guy here, I can get him down and then just cap myself if he doesn't call an ink. And there's another one here, but Sutton's got, it's a healer. Mark her. So it looked like they actually have pretty good response times with stuff. So that's another thing you kind of want to look at, is seeing what how they respond to whatever you're doing. So it's fucking the stuns, dude. They actually responded pretty quickly to the when I came over there. So obviously that guy is pretty good at calling the incomings. So some of the stuff you just want to kind of look around in the match and see, probe them, see what they're doing, see what you're able to kind of get by on them. I'm going to go and try to cap. So if you can see somebody capping and you have an enemy there, try to stun them. Like these guys, like try to stun them. Like right here, we don't need 4 people fucking capping. So you want to come over here and you want to freaking eliminate people going there. You wait by the corner here. That way you can do an AoE stun if you can. Um, if they're barriered like that, go ahead and start capping. That'll force them to get out of the barrier for the most part. Different tips like that, but the biggest thing is to pay attention to what's going on around you. If you see somebody capping, don't go there and start capping again. Unless you're in like some group thing where you're just doing mass capping, but you want to cover their back. That way they can cap and be successful at it. And motherfucker, you. Ah. When you're up here like this, if you get killed, you kind of want to see where the bulk of the other team is at. They're over to the right. There's 2 over to the left. I don't know if that guy's going to come over here or not, but we'll see. See if I can solo this guy. One of my techniques I try to do is if I see a barrier like that, I'll just hit my main attack so I can get my rage up. That way I've got a full rage count when they come out. Okay, that guy's dead. Try to hit up this. I don't need you to come over here. Okay, cool. So I don't know what this guy was doing, if he was stunned or looked like he was just rooted, so he may have had a cooldown that was like a saber throw was on a cooldown, he couldn't do anything. So that bomb goes. You're gonna try to get down as soon as possible. I'm gonna let this guy try to cap, and I'm gonna try to hold off anybody here like this here. Stun them. So so we got the bridge down. Whatever you can do to delay the team. And then obviously get that bridge across as soon as possible. I like to put my cursor up as far as I can so I can cap quicker. See, they're doing a pretty good job at stopping them. Ah, fucker. Try to keep them on one side. So if you've got someone trying to cap over here, pay attention what's going on. If you got someone capping over there, stay on that other side. Try to get them to stun them, slow them, whatever it takes so that you can get that cap off. Watch the doors. There's that shadow that came in. I'm going to AoE stun them as soon as I come across. And then try to get down here as soon as possible and cross this corner so I don't get any... Fucker. I don't know what's worse, roots or slows, because that just irritates the shit out of me. I'm gonna slow my own. If you're coming across here and you've got several people with you, start getting the cap here at the first doors. That will distract them. That'll just distract them from going to the other side. Normally people want to go to the far corner to cap because it takes longer to get there. But if you're in the middle between that, you want to try to do what you can to cap here early, just so that way it distracts them from the other side. Alright, so we've capped this. So we're not going to get the door probably, or at least for it to go. So at least, bare minimum, we have to hold them at that line right there. So I'm always paying attention to the door over here to see what they're doing, so that way if I need to stun somebody or slow them, I can do that. Ah, you fucker. Alright, well, we still got to the last door, so as long as we can hold them back from that last barricade, then we'll win. Okay, so for the defender round, that was the attacker round. So for the defender round, again, you want to stay at your doors, watch pay attention to the doors, don't get drawn off on the fight, call incomings as soon as possible. And when you do incomings, you're going to say incoming east, west, or left or right, and that's going to be on the orientation of the map. Pay attention to that. Don't say east and you're actually on the opposite side. So it's always going to be the orientation of the map. So remember, never eat soggy wheat. And north, east, southwest. Over here is east, over here is west. So when you're on here, and I always pay attention, here looks like we got quite a bit. East. 4. 5. Try to update if you can. I know you're going to be fighting, so if you can update what it is, that how many is over there, then that's a great thing for your team. If you're on this side, I'm sorry, if you're on the other side and you see you've got 5 of your guys there and there's one bad guy, chances are there's all the bad guys on the other side. So you want to pay attention to what's going on around you and where the other team is at and the other players are at. So looking at the map, we've got most of our people over here, so that's not a big deal. I know talking about hitting the healers, I don't like to attack the healers in this type of environment right now because all I'm trying to do is cover the door. Again, I'm more of an objective-based player. I'm not trying to look to pad my stats with anything. All I'm trying to do is win. So most of the people are fighting out there past the door frame or the door area. I just want to be here to watch the door because I don't quite trust a whole lot of people for that. And most of the time when I'll attack somebody, if you'll notice, I'll attack them with my camera view facing towards the door, so that way I can watch the cap if there is one. Okay, so there's the other guy said 3 west. How many people are over there? There's 2 people there. I feel comfortable going. I'll always answer with K or on my way or whatever. Then we got 5. That way they know I'm coming, so they don't think anybody's not coming there. If you can spam a certain ability that is an AoE that hits the door like Chilling Scream does, I usually will do that just so that way kind of gets them off of it and you don't have to target somebody specifically. If you've got like 5 people trying to cap, trying to target each individual person is kind of a pain in the ass. So I'll just do a AoE ability and stuff like Chilling Scream that has no cooldown, so you can just kind of, as long as you have the rage, you can spam it. Excuse me. Fucking bullshit. If you're here, like I've got that guy targeted, you can see the guy's trying to cap. Go ahead and put it out there. If you have the ability to call an incoming that you can see, do it so that way you can get that call as soon as possible. I know a lot of people. I'll be at a different node or something like that on Civil War or something like that, and I'll call an incoming or whatever, and then the node gets capped, and they're like, "Way to go, Dick!" And I go, "Well, I wasn't there. I saw the cap when I was paying attention, and I called it as soon as possible." So. Which those are just trolls anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. But as long as you can get that announcement as soon as possible, that's just going to be better for your team, so they can deploy quicker to that. Fucking yeah, damn it! So nobody fucking call an ink on that. We've got quite a few people over here. If you're a defender round, get down here as soon as possible, just so that way you can get your people here and try to interrupt any sort of cap that's going on. Pay attention here. You'll see light streams on this side. If you're not over there, if you're the only one here, then it's going to be kind of difficult for you to deploy over there because you don't want to leave an area defended. But go ahead and call that incoming. That way people can see that someone's over there trying to cap. Push this fucking healer in here. So I try to do anything I can to interrupt the healers, so that way they're not healing. So if I can push them to an area where they can't heal, even if they're healing themselves, that's fine. But as long as they're not healing the other team. Oh fuck! That was bullshit. Oh, phew. Okay, I'm gonna AoE stun now. This is a shit mess over here. Nope, nope, nope. God damn it. So when you're dead on the defender team, you're gonna go on the other side. If you're a class like Power Tech or Warrior or whatever, you can get over here and you can actually leap across over here Ah, fuck, I didn't get it in time. Ah, fail. So you can either leap or you can intercede. And usually I'll get somebody to come to the other side for intercede. Hello. Damn it. Ah, get the bridge down. If you're going over here, no, you already buried. He's probably going to try to knock us off. But push him off the corner. Nice. GG. So we obviously didn't get the core, but since we were aggressive, got more doors than they did, then we win. So again, that's all I kind of really care about is winning. I'm not too cared about the actual death matches and stuff. You get more points that way. Let's see how we go here. Oh, that's a lot of good heals here. 10 million. And then 4 million DPS for me, and then 7 for the top. So, but there you go. That's kind of a basic overview of Voidstar. Kind of some tips and stuff. Biggest thing: call your incomings, face the doors, call them as soon as possible, and with the number and the right location. Left, which is west, right, east. That's on the map itself, not where you're looking at. And then the number that you have, and then if you can stun them or slow them or whatever without engaging them in the beginning, it gives your team a time to respond to that. So obviously, the more doors you get, the further along you are, you can win that way. Um, as long as you slow their caps down, you don't have to necessarily get the data core. So, but yep, thank you for watching. Again, hit that like button and that subscribe button as well. If you like these videos, if it's helpful for you. If you have any suggestions on some videos that you like to do, again, these are for more beginner type PvP stuff to help those. Because I know sometimes it's hard asking questions in chat and things like that, and people get to be trolly. So I'm more than welcome if you're on the Star Force server. You can email me. It's Atris. The first letter is that funky letter. It's Alt 0197 is the character, and then so the Atris is the Alt 0197, and then TRIS. You can email me in game. You can group me if you'd like, if you want some help. But typically, like I said, all I do is do um, objective-based PvPing, not so much deathmatch and stuff. So, all right, again, thanks for watching, and take care.